Welcome to Premath. In this video tutorial, we have got this triangle ACD inside another triangle ABC such that the line segment AD is equal to this line segment DB, and moreover this angle BCD is 15 degrees and this angle ADC is 45 degrees, and now we are going to calculate this angle X. So let's go ahead and get started with the solution. So before we proceed, let me make it very clear that this diagram may not be 100% true to the scale. And here's our very first step. Let's focus on this triangle BDC. And now let's recall exterior angle property. And here's our exterior angle theorem. The exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of two opposite interior angles. As you can see over here, this is our exterior angle and this is equal to the sum of these two opposite interior angles alpha and beta. So therefore we can see that this 45 degrees is our exterior angle and that is equal to the sum of these two opposite interior angles. And if this is 15 degrees, this angle has got to be 30 degrees. So therefore our angle CBD turns out to be 30 degrees. And now let's recall this straight angle property. That means this whole angle is 180 degrees and we know that this angle is 45 degrees. So therefore this angle is going to be 135 degrees, since 135 degrees plus 45 degrees is going to make 180 degrees. So therefore our angle BDC turns out to be 135 degrees. And here's our next step. Let's go ahead and draw a line DP such that DP equals to DB. Let's go ahead and there's some point P is over here such that we are going to connect this point P and D such that this line segment and this line segment are same. And here's our much nicer looking diagram. So therefore we can see that this triangle BDP is an isosceles triangle since these two sides are equal in length. So therefore if this angle is 30 degrees, this angle has got to be 30 degrees as well. So therefore this angle BPD turns out to be 30 degrees. Now let's recall the angle sum property of a triangle. We know that all these three angles, the sum of these three angles must be equal to 180 degrees. If this is 30 degrees, this is 30 degrees, this angle has got to be 120 degrees. So therefore our angle PDB turns out to be 120 degrees. And now let's focus on this triangle CDP. And now we can see that this angle is 135 degrees and this angle is 120 degrees. So their difference, this angle is going to be 15 degrees. So therefore our angle CDB turns out to be 15 degrees. Now we can see that this angle is 15 degrees and this angle is 15 degrees as well. Since these two angles are same, so that means these two sides, this side and this side, are going to be equal as well. Therefore we conclude that this line segment CP equals to PD, as you can see over here. And in this next step, let's go ahead and connect these points A and P. Let me just go ahead and connect these 2 points. And here's our much nicer looking diagram. And now let's focus on this triangle ADP. And we can see that this whole angle ADP is equal to 45 degrees plus 15 degrees. That is going to make it 60 degrees. Now we know that this side length AD is equal to this side length DP. So therefore, this angle is going to be equal to this angle, and since this angle is 60 degrees, these two angles have got to be 60 degrees each. So therefore, this angle PAD equals to this angle APD, and this angle is 60 degrees as well. So therefore, we conclude that this triangle ADP is an equilateral triangle. So therefore, this side length AP equals to this side length AD is equal to this side length DP. And now in this next step, let's focus on this triangle ACP. Now let's recall this straight angle property. This whole angle is 180 degrees, and since these two angles are 30 and 60 degrees, so therefore this angle has got to be 90 degrees. So therefore this angle APC turns out to be 90 degrees, and we know that this side length CP is equal to this side length PA. Therefore we conclude that this triangle ACP is an isosceles triangle. So therefore we conclude that this angle and this angle, they are equal, and since this angle is 90 degrees, these both angles are going to be 45 degree, and this angle is going to be 45 degrees as well. So therefore this angle ACP turns out to be 45 degrees. And here's our final step. Our angle ACP, this angle is 45 degrees as we can see, and this angle ACP is also equal to the sum of these two angles X and 15 degrees. I wrote down angle ACP equals to X plus 15 degrees. So therefore I can write this one as X plus 15 degrees equals to 45 degrees. Let's go ahead and subtract 15 degrees from both sides. So therefore these two are gone. So our X value turns out to be simply 30 degrees. So thus our angle X turns out to be 30 degrees, and that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.